Before Halloween Horror Nights had icons, before the fog machines took over Orlando, and before all of us were obsessing over haunted houses, there was Fright Nights. Universal's own little 3-night experiment in 1991 that should not have worked. But here we all are, almost 35 years later, getting ready to celebrate another milestone anniversary. Imagine this. Universal looks over at Disney in the 90s and sees the cute little family-friendly Halloween party we all know and love. And they say, no, we're not doing that, but we need to try something. So they decide to test out something darker, something a little bit more edgy, something universal, but something that they weren't even sure that guests would actually want to go to. And listen, this event, it was very different. It had one haunted house. That is it, just one. The Dungeon of Terror. Lines for this house were long, but when people were done, it was actually pretty well received overall. But it also featured a lot of things that you and I will never see happen again. Very experimental the way that they did the haunted house alone, not just the event. The Rat Lady, who is an icon in Halloween Horror Nights history in herself, she was actually seen under the floor as you walked over her in a plexiglass coffin. There were doors that would be slammed shut in your face. There were slime-covered walls. And as you exited that room, a scare actor would chuck slime at you. Like, it was insane, but it had personality. You can't deny that. It had an HHN edge that you hear so much about, especially if you only started going in the last couple years. And in the streets, it flooded out into there as well. Scare actors, they were raw, they were scrappy. There were 20 shows that would just pop up randomly throughout the night or be in different venues throughout Universal Orlando, from Beetlejuice and the Ghostbusters to magicians and everything in between. And here's the wild part. Even with the long lines, the tiny budget, one haunted house overall, and the fact that this whole thing was basically an experiment, people loved it. Every night was busier than the last. And that's when Universal realized, yeah, we're on to something here. How can we evolve this? So the following year, Fright Nights changed. It got a new name, a bigger identity, and the nightmares really began. So yeah, that is the origin of HHN. That is where it was born. And the next time, we are diving into 1992, the first official Halloween Horror Nights. And trust me, it gets good.